in there with just some spaceship exterior. Alright, just clean off my brush there. And do it again. In fact, I may even take a little bit of that colour and pop it in with the starship exterior, just to add a little bit more in the line of shadow in some of these deep recesses. Looks better. Yeah. That looks just about right. Alright, I'm not in fact going to go any further on that because it looks fine as it is. Okay, what I want to do now is some highlights on the flesh, and for that I need my screaming skull, and I'm just putting it straight into the Bugman's Glow. It's made it a little paler. There's plenty of the Bugman's Glow where to work from. There was a lot put down because I knew I'd have to come back and come back and come back to it. So, but it's a waste of time trying to do anything other than a little bit too much of the rouge, so I need some more Bugman's Glow. Hopefully this is a little better. Let's see. And I'm just stippling and making proper, it's a mix of stippling and making exact strokes with this. As you can see, I'm just letting my brush bounce along there. And this is where we're picking out the highlights. So we're watching everywhere where the light would hit. And I'm going to have to take this off again and redo this sticky tag because it's not sticking again at don't know what's up with it, whether the MDF board is soaking up all the moisture and the oils out of it, or what, I don't know, but it's not doing anything. I'll give it a good squeeze, just knead it through your fingers like that. There we are. Right, back here again. And here, as you can see, I'm just stippling, just to blend in the harsh line from the coat I've just done. And now we're looking at the shoulders. As you can see, I'm just making very short little strokes. I'm not looking at doing very heavy stroke. Where you think it's too small an area to do that, then simply stipple. Just let your brush bounce along the mini. Just like that. And bear in mind, as I've said before, when you're painting, the paints don't dry at the same strength that you put them on. So if they look a little bit weird when you first put them on, don't worry, because they will dry much, much paler. So I'll just keep going with this. And hopefully when it dries it will look something like it should do. There we go. Where am I? There. And we are now just adding highlights to the that we didn't add them to. Now the head. And we'll just, if you look where the light would hit, look for raised areas and don't fill in the area that you've done beforehand. Don't cover all that up. Save some of that. You've really got to save some of it. And what this will do is bring it out from looking like a flat painted mini and make it look more 3D. And we'll just keep going at it and keep going at it until we feel as though enough has been done. But again, whenever you put in a new coat on it, don't go over all of the previous one, because if you do, you're going to lose it all. You see? What's the point of putting this on? To lose it. You're wasting time. And we're just going to keep going and touching up different areas until we feel as though it's just the way we want it. Yeah. I need to just add a little bit more to these. The rib cage here, saying rib cage for want of a better word, your chest muscles. That will do. I will run some over there as well, and over there, and over the top of the head. And then we'll add some more of the screaming skull onto the palette, and then bring some of the blue down into that. And the blue that I'm bringing down so far is mixing with the screaming skull that I had on the brush. So let's see if that's much of a, yeah, it is. There's too much of a difference there. We don't want that big difference yet. A little more. That should do. Still seems to be a big difference. Let's try again, shall we? Right, it'll do. It's not the colour, it's not the shade I wanted, but I quite like this, so it will work. There we go. And just rinse the brush off. And get into this, and we'll do that. There we go. And that will suffice for that. And now I'll add. What am I doing? What am I doing? Silly person of you. We'll get some of this colour, bring it down. And add some more Screaming Skull to it. And then we'll come around here. I do apologise if the camera's shaking a little bit while I'm doing this. It's like a stand. I'm just resting my arm on it because it's right in front of me and I can. We're just trying to add some more greater highlights to this. So I'm not going up to black, to white, but I do want a significant difference with the highlights to what we have on at the moment, and we're getting there with it. Just need a little bit of water. There we go, and we just keep putting extra bits of highlight. You can go as far as you want with this, to be honest. You don't have to stop just where I am. You can take it lighter and lighter and lighter, and if you wish you can take it right up to white. But as I said, I don't like that. I prefer just taking it up to it's like 1 or 2 stages, because you don't see completely white highlights normally, except from things that are metallic, and then you'll just get a very bright flash. Well, highlights aren't usually white, they usually stop before they get to white. So we're just touching up certain areas. We're not going mad with this particular highlight, we're just touching areas that Light is just catching. And the next thing we're going to have to do is its teeth. Which is quite an easy job. So I hope this has given you something to think about and get actually wanting to get a paintbrush in your hand. I know there are a lot of other painters on YouTube who go far more into it than I do, but I'm not trying to go too deeply into it. All I'm trying to do is encourage people to pick up a brush and get painting the minis, making it as simple as I can. Sometimes I go into it a little bit more detail depending on the mini that I'm painting, but usually with me I try to take it up to a good gaming standard quality, or an adequate gaming standard quality of mini. Right, I'm just going to place him down here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit because, whoops, I want to do parts of his face. So we have his bottom lip there, his nose, eye socket, and jaw. But so what we also want to do is his teeth, and for that I'm going into Screaming Skull and white, and just there you are. So that's all of the heavy pounders done. I hope you've enjoyed. Oh, hang on. One thing we haven't done yet is his boots. I haven't highlighted his boots. Oh dear. Hang on. I thought I'd done everything, but no. I have to give his boots one last highlight. Again, this is like the one we've just done. So I'll zoom out again. And there's that one. On the top, along the top. And there's a metal widget there as well. And I think I might go over. What do you call it, a buckle. So, won't be too long before this is done. Actually thought I'd finish, and then I suddenly noticed his boots. I don't want to go too far with his gloves. The way they look now will suffice, but I do want to do something different with his boots. So we'll just do on there, and then the top edge, that there, that there. Went to the wrong side there for some reason, and that is almost that. But as I said, there is a belt buckle that needs doing. So I'm just going to use Hashut copper for this. I'm going to use it straight out of the pot because it saves time. Damp brush, and just the same thing over here. Oops, I forgot to do the downward things here. That will do that. And just one final thing that I've just seen, we want to knock this down and touch. There's too much darkness here, so I just want to knock it down a touch. If I just use a little bit of the highlight colour there, that will do fine. How's that looking? There we are. So that is the troll from the heavy pounders done. So all the heavy pounders are now finished, ready for varnishing and then putting onto the proper bases. So the next time we come back, we'll do the two goblins. Then after that, the two orcs. And then after them, sorry, that was an ogre, not a troll. This is the troll that we're going to be doing. Don't you look nice? So there we are. That's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, take care, God bless, and bye for now. Stay safe everyone, and see you soon.